Alright guys, quick update on the XPENG G6 facelift in Malaysia. There's now a new entry level variant, the rear wheel drive standard range, and it just launched today. Price first because that's the whole point here. The rear wheel drive standard range is 159,000 ringgit on the road without insurance. That's 20 grand cheaper than the rear wheel drive long range pro at 180,000 ringgit. So what do you give up to get that 159,000 ringgit price tag? Well, mainly power and battery size. The standard range runs a rear motor with 252 PS compared to the 296 PS on the long range pro, but torque stays the same at 440 Newton meters, so it still has that proper shove when you roll on. Battery is LFP, but the base car gets smaller 68.5 kilowatt hour pack instead of 80.8 kilowatt hour. That translates to 0 to 100 in 6.94 seconds, top speed of 202 kilometers an hour, and up to 480 kilometers WLTP range. Charging is still wild, DC up to 382 kilowatts, 10 to 80% in 12 minutes, AC is 11 kilowatts, full charge in about 7.3 hours. It also beats the older pre-facelift standard range on range, 480 kilometers now versus 435 kilometers before, even though the old one had slightly more power. Now the catch: equipment. The standard range drops some of the nicest stuff to hit the price, so if you're shopping this, decide what matters most, the lower monthly payment or the full fat spec. In simple terms, the cheaper car loses a few nice to have items like front seat massage, the digital rear view mirror, and the Napa leather and suede style cabin trim, plus it runs smaller 18-inch wheels. It also uses different driver assist hardware, so you miss a couple of the higher end features like auto lane change and some monitoring recording functions.